I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness here in L.A.
From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood, the Staples Center is rocking tonight.
Showtime always in this building, and we are ready to go. Won by the Miami Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that teams... Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Over to the right side. Pass stolen by Miami. It's the Heat with the possession. Butler in a matchup with Boogie. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic. Rebound hauled in by Cousins. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Danny Green. James to Danny Green. Deep right corner. Chance for LeBron James. Deep two there. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Easy path to the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LBJ with it. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. It's the Heat with the possession. Butler to Waiters. Takes stock of the floor. Oh, he had him there for a second. And the rebound taken down by Kuzma. James into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Davis. Rebound taken by Miami. Dragic into the front court. Down by one. And he hits.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
LeBron into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Down low for Davis. Anthony Davis missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
He'd have the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. A shot at the buzzer. He can't get it to go. No good. Time runs out here in the first quarter. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Oh, had him going there for a second. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Dragic with it. Down just a couple. Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
Cousins gets a shot up off the mark. Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Jimmy Butler, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Butler to bring it up. Down a point. Waiters sizing up Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Waiters to Dragic. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LeBron with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Kyle Kuzma. James. To Davis. Bam, Adebayo. Tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Waiters to Dragic. To Butler. 5 seconds to shoot. Dragic. Man, he's shifty. Tough defensive assignment. Goran Dragic with the answer.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 4. Danny Green. Pass to Cousins. Down low. And stuffs it home.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Short jumper off the mark. Long key from 3/4 court. We reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Heat are in a tight, and with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. good look there, but it's no good. Another follow, no good. LeBron James, he's 3 for 7.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Dragic to Butler. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
LeBron into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Dragic against Cousins. From long range. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. And now it's Kuz at the controls to James. Davis. Rebounded by the Heat. Dragic into the front court. 2-point advantage. To Butler. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Five to shoot for Miami. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Butler into the front court. Leads a bucket. Dragic to Butler. To Dragic. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And Cousins throwing it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3rd quarter comes to an end, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
Anthony Davis. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Butler to bring it up. His group now down 2. Screen coming. Butler. Short jumper. Won't fall. To James. That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Butler sizing up Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. And Jimmy Butler. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. James goes to the left side to James. They work it down to Cousins. Oh, he had it. Miami's got it. Waiters to Butler. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Waiters. Butler. Good for three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
James to Cousins. Danny Green to Kyle Kuzma. Jimmy Butler able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
James buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Has a look. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means free throws coming with a little under 30 seconds to play.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more. Dragic to Butler. Beyond the arc for three. It's Cousins with the rebound. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a two-score game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Hits the late three at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over.